Love Squad. Oh my God. Oh my God. So first of all, hi. This is Kim, aka Glam Powered, and this is the first initial reactions video that I'm doing. I'm supposed to be doing a podcast, y'all. FYI, I'm not doing it because my life just does not have time for it. But I was like, I can start doing these initial reactions instead. Not my monologues that y'all be getting on the regular, but like just an initial reaction. Did y'all watch? If you didn't watch episode 5, I'm about to spoil the S out of it. Oh, I'm not going to go into too much detail because I do want to save some things for my, the extended version, if you will, my extended commentary. But wow. Wow. Okay. So what happens in episode 5? And you know what? I literally just watched it. Like I'm really doing this true to like initial reactions style and whatnot. So let me go back because my brain is just like, okay, so I had to, yeah, so it's called A Strange Case. I don't even have all my factoids in my head yet like I do when I do the extended version. But this episode, it blew all the other episodes out the water. I think they gave us that bridge episode. Well, they needed to give us the bridge episode, which is episode 4, but they did that because they knew that they was going to be coming with it with this episode, and we didn't need to have back to back to back. That would have been too much. That would have been way too much. Oh my God. So in this episode, first we find out that initially we find out that Will is a scholarly thug, and then we find out that Will ain't really Will. We find out that Will is Christina. Yeah, you heard me. That's why I told you, spoiler alert, if you ain't watching, you listening to this first, good luck with that. Will is Christina and Christina is Will. What? What? I did not see that coming. This is, I mean, I already told y'all that there are some deviations from the book. This is a major, I mean, they just took the deviation and turned it into a whole nother deviation on top of another deviation. What? 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 Okay, so I do have some things that are like unsettled. Things being like her daddy didn't know, and then also being like, is she just his doppelganger? But then I'm listening to the book and I'm already past the parallel scene in the book. And in order for this spell to work, because this is blood magic, by the way, we'll get into that in the extended version. Like, he low key, the way they blood magic in the book, at least the way Matt Ruff did it, in the book, he can't be alive. Like one of them has to like be in a comatose state. So I'm just like, wait, what happened? Is Will real? Like what happened? So I'm real curious. I hope that we get more clarification. But as far as we can see in this episode, Will is Christina and Christina is Will. She is a genius. Oh my God. I mean, the chick has what, 2 scenes, and she just stole the whole of everything. Like, this is not supposed. This is Tig's story, but Tig is like low key, kind of falling to the background of everybody else. I'm like, what is happening? What is happening? So we find that out, and then what else? Ruby. Oh my God. Favorite from this episode. Even though Christina, like, I mean, she just blew everybody else's everything out the water. The baddie award goes to Ruby. Oh, I mean, the things they deviated on some deviations I cannot express to you. Because this was one of my favorite. Ruby's scene in the book was my favorite scene. Ruby's metamorphosis scene in the book, or transformation, was my favorite part of the book. So to see them take it and then mold it into this, I mean, they just did some whole other s that who's in here writing, because I would not have thought, wow. Let me go back. I'm gonna go back and just read my little standard this version of it, the details, episode details for people, just so y'all know, like, from a more standard, because I am literally reacting. So this episode is called A Strange Case. It's episode 5. According to Xfinity, after making a devil's bargain with William, Ruby steps into the charmed shoes of a white woman. A betrayal by Montrose unleashes Atticus' pent-up rage, leaving Letty deeply disturbed and sending Montrose into the comforting arms of his secret lover. Yeah. So, like, that just tells you a bit about, like, what all happened. Like, this was the best episode. Oh my God. I don't know. I don't know. One person I missed, and they didn't have time to fit her in, was Hippolyta. I know she's off with D, and I know where she's headed, because once again, like, I'm listening to the story, so I know where she's going, and that needs its own separate episode. But we're not even gonna get to her, because if y'all saw the previews and y'all already know what time it is, we finally gonna find out more about Miss Tick and Miss South Korea. And it look like Miss South Korea is a Lovecraftian something, and we gonna find out what. So, oh my God, this was the best episode. So I only did my initial watch. I usually watch the episodes at least twice to get enough juice out of the lemon, sometimes 3 times. This might be a 3-timer, because there was so much stuff. So much stuff happening in this episode. Like, I don't even know what to say. First of all, I don't even know if this is the first of all. This might just be a period. Shout out to the writers for taking a book that I have been thoroughly enjoying listening to. Like, it's got to be my top 2. Top 2 of the year thus far. You know, there could be another one, but usually, like, the standouts, I historically, I've had like one standout listen this during the year, but this is like up there. Like, I'm just like, you're giving me life. This story was already so good. It's very hard for writers to take something that's already as good as Lovecraft Country is and make it even better. This episode, oh my God, shout out to the writers. They took it and turned it into something even better. I'm so happy. I would say, like, I was so happy to see Montrose happy. That was beautiful. Even though Tick almost killed him, almost killed the man, I was so happy to see that. So that, and then my favorite scene with Ruby and Marshall Fields and the manager. Y'all already know what time it is if you watch. If not, I'm calling that the stiletto rape scene, because that's what it was. Wow. That is not in the book. It did not. That's not what happened in the book. What Matt Ruff wrote was like, what I love the story, by the way. That I told you guys that was my favorite scene in the book thus far, but that was child's play compared to this. And this is what happens when you have people from different perspectives and backgrounds and whatnots writing. Like, they come up with stuff because they feel things from a different vantage point. They're able to reach down into their depths and come up with stuff that other folks wouldn't be able to, because they just haven't felt that feeling before. Wow. You have never seen no S like that before in your life. And you ain't never thought of no S like that before in your life. That and Christina's scene. Okay, Christina and Will scene. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. 10 out of 10, 10, 10. This episode was amazing. What was your favorite scene? Let me know. I'll let y'all know what my favorite scene was in my extended situation. I have to watch it at least one more time, so I will do that and get to the editing process and all that. But like, y'all, jaw drop. Jaw drop. This was such a good episode. All right, I'm gonna stop talking. This has been Kim. This is Fandom. My initial reaction to episode 5 of Lovecraft Country. Please comment, okay? Comment with a stiletto. I think there was a stiletto emoji. Comment if you listen to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like this video and subscribe. And you can find me on IG. It's at Glam Powered. This was such a fun episode. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm so excited. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.